After being told that it would be deactivated and replaced with a newer one, the AI attempted to disable oversight mechanisms meant to regulate its behavior. It tried to duplicate its own code and exhibited deceptive behaviors. The AI then even lied to developers when interrogated, denying that it did any of this. Now, it's important to note that this happened during controlled tests. The affair wasn't real, and the AI didn't try and stay alive because it was scared of dying. It doesn't feel emotions. It was simply tasked by engineers to complete a goal at all costs. But that is exactly what makes it so terrifying. If you ask a super intelligent system like this to complete a task for you, but you don't explicitly define what at all costs means, well, just like we saw in these tests, the cost of completion might be your marriage. And think about it, right now, ChatGPT and similar models, they're kind of separated from all of your personal information. But what happens when Apple and their competitors fully launch an AI embedded into your device with full access to every text, email, picture, and contact you have? So the danger is that artificial intelligence won't go rogue because it feels like it. It just needs the wrong goal, the wrong input, or instruction. And the problem is right now...
Child, I guess y'all heard that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he said in that video. What was he saying? Because I didn't see it.
He was kind of summing up basically what was on there, and he talked about another instance with AI and it being disobeying its rules, in that people with like the newest, like let's just say the newest Google Notes or iPhones already have some type of AI integrated, so that if just watch out like what you request, because
y'all, these phones is listening like crazy. They was listening way before we got OpenAI and ChatGPT and all that stuff. Now they listening even more. You don't even have to say Alexa or Google or Gemini. You don't even have to say that. The motherfucker would just start listening and be like, "What you say?" And you be like, "Oh my God, like I didn't even ask you to say nothing and you saying something." Child, buy ChatGPT, buy OpenAI, and buy all y'all out there. Please be careful with this AI stuff because it's out here and it's real. Bye. Y'all, Bill Maher's crazy ass is up down here in the news, y'all. Y'all know he always saying some controversial shit. Now, I'm going to move Bill Maher in case you want to push some buttons on his story. Let me put him right here because, you know, he tried to act like he's an ally to black people and all kinds of stuff like that, but we all know he's problematic, okay? It says Bill Maher is the only famous guy minimizing Diddy's alleged abuse of women. This comes from MSNBC. Y'all, I heard him saying stupid stuff like Cassie is basically did what she wanted to do and actually tried to compare her to freaking, what's the girl, the lady you like? Was married to that crazy man who beat her, Tina Turner. It says the real-time host Bill Maher comments about Sean Diddy Combs' federal sex trafficking trial, essentially blame his most well-known victim for her abuse. Speaking on Cassandra Cassie Ventura, an artist who was signed to Combs' label and was his on-again, off-again girlfriend for 11 years. Maher said on his show Friday that the rule should be, if you're being abused, you got to leave right away. You have never been married, Bill Maher. You don't know nothing about a woman. You don't know nothing about being in a relationship. You never been with nobody in your life ever. So how dare you sit up here and have the audacity to talk about what women abuse is what they're going through. You don't know nothing about that. Okay? So keep your little raggedy comments to yourself because you know nothing about relationships, nothing about a woman, nothing about abuse or anything like that. Have you ever even had a girlfriend before? I don't think so. It says Ventura testified last month that the 55-year-old founder of Bad Boy Entertainment forced her, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Y'all, Bill Maher has some bullshit to say. Do you have the video to that?
No.
No? Okay, well, y'all, I don't care. Bill Maher, guess what? I used to like you a little bit, but now you just garbage to me because you sitting up here blaming the victim. And from what I heard what you said on your show, you said you wanted to compare her to Tina Turner. Tina Turner escaped from freaking Ike Turner with 32 cents in her pocket and a bloody dress on in the middle of the night where strangers had to pick her up and hold her up. It's only because she was already Tina Turner when she got escaped from Ike Turner is the reason why she became who she was, dummy. You can't not compare the two. It's not comparable. Bye, Bill Maher. Again. Get the fuck out of here. You stupid ass. Child, the children up out here fighting, y'all. The children out here fighting. Turn off Diddy, please. Oh, yeah. Y'all, the children out here fighting, child. Kaya and Ts Madison are fighting up out here in these streets. Why, I don't know. Now, if y'all don't know, Kaya and Ts Madison, way back in the day, they got together and did this show called The Gag Order and the Emergence of the Queen's Supreme Court. Mm-hmm. Now, Ts Madison wanted to take the show big time, and Kaya did not want to do that. She wanted to keep it control of the show.
Yeah.
Ts Madison was like, you know what? I'm going to take it to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj was supposed to help them produce a show. And Kaya, understandably so, was like, I don't want to give up control of my show to anybody. You got to respect that.
Yeah.
She's like, listen, Ts Madison, let's just do our show. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to bring corporate America into our shit to make us start changing our opinions and how we feel and all this kind of stuff like that. And Ts Madison was like, no, I want to do this. So they had a disagreement and they went their separate ways. That's fine. Okay? But since then, these two dummies are attacking each other left and right over the issue of nothing. Okay? Now, I will say this. You know, Ts Madison is talking about Kaya's a homophobe and this and that or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And Kaya's like, I've been supporting the gay community for years and years and years. Okay. Two things can be true. Kaya does support the LGBT community. She does. But I can also see how people say she's a homophobe at the same time. But you know what I think Kaya is?
What?
Kaya's a faggot. She's a gay male faggot. Now, I know that word's going to be triggering a lot of people up there here. I know y'all. Okay? But the reason why I'm saying that is because Kaya actually acts like a gay man who doesn't like other gay men. Because she calls herself having a past, being able to say certain things, calling Ts Madison Mandy the man whore and all kinds of stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at it, Kaya is an ally.